Hey guys, it's Jono
and Jason,
and we are back with another vlog, and today's topic is self-discipline. Now, as soon as you hear that word, you think, oh no, how am I going to be self-disciplined? Well, guess what? We're about to answer that question. So I have Jason here with me today, and obviously this year has been a big year for him. He's done a fair few competitions in the men's physique, and he's done amazingly. He's done really well. You've probably seen his photos online, and I just want to ask him so that you guys can learn and know how to be self-disciplined. So Jason, what are some of the things that you do to stay disciplined when you're prepping for a show, when you're training? You have to obviously stick to a diet.
Well, looking back, probably if I go back to my first comp, the prep for that, I found surprisingly easy, really. Because, yeah, I don't know how everyone says, like, you know, when you're doing prep, when you're getting prep, it's really hard to stay disciplined.
Yeah.
I think from a personal point of view, the way I approached it was, I'm quite a logical thinking person, and I like routine, I like structure, and I was fortunate enough to have a great coach who issued me with a training plan and a meal plan. And it might sound boring to some people, but I think the way I approached it was, yeah, I've got this food to eat on this day, so I did all my meal prep for like 3 days at a time. Constantly checking back against the meal plan, and for some reason, over that time, over those weeks, like 14 to 16 weeks, whatever it was, prep leading into first comp, over that time it just became second nature. I'd walk into the kitchen on a Sunday, go to the fridge, knew exactly what ingredients to take out, put it all out on the side, prepping everything up, cook whatever needed to be cooked, pack all my lunches up, in the fridge, done. It's, like I say, it's just, I think personally it's that repetitiveness. Yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, and everyone will find their own like spin to put on it. You know, what works for them.
Yeah.
To help them form a habit. For me, it was like that. Just over a number of weeks, it just became a second nature. Yeah. Really, and that was the same with my training. You know, it's. Some people would say that you do the same training over and over again, you stagnate. But the way it happened for me was that I stuck to that plan even for a certain period of time, but then you gain more knowledge yourself. Yeah. And you develop that, and you tweak your training. All right, we train together on like weekends, so my training would probably be different from what it was during the week. Yeah. Slightly, and we'd still talk to each other, talk about the muscle groups we were going to train and stuff like that. But then I'd expand my knowledge of training by training with yourself and other people, and then I'd go into the following week, still basically following the same plan, and just adding in those variations of exercises to work those same muscles, which would get results. It would stop your muscles like getting muscle memory, where your muscle would you'd work that, doing that same routine, that same exercise. And you don't get that soreness from actually like developing the muscle. I'm rambling on a bit, but
no. I think that when people hear the word discipline, they automatically think, oh, this is going to be hard. You know, I have to be disciplined. So I think if you have a goal, let's just say you're about to compete on stage, it's your first show. Think about, why did you start? Because you got so excited and you saw people on stage and you wanted to look like that, you wanted to get that body, and that motivated, that inspired you, and you love it. You love training, you love eating healthy. So really being disciplined is like, is kind of not effortless, but it's more doable, it's more enjoyable because you're working towards that goal. Whereas if you don't want to do it and someone says be disciplined and train and follow this eating plan, then you're not really going to want to do it. But if you want to do it, discipline will be there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're right. You've got to have that end goal. I think.
Yeah.
It is as a prime focus, whatever it may be, whether it's stepping on stage, you know, competing in a marathon, whatever it is, you've got to have that end goal. That certainly helps keep that discipline there, and gives you that motivation to keep progressing.
I know myself, like, if I'm not prepping for a show, I'm not as disciplined because I don't have like that in my mind. Like, I'll still train hard, but my diet might not be what it should be. Exactly. So I feel like discipline comes even more and is stronger when you have that when you're setting goals, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's when you, like you say, when you're in prep mode, comp prep mode, it is easier because you've got your end goal is that date, isn't it? That date you step on stage. It sort of puts pressure on you to be disciplined. Like myself now, I know I'm not as 100% disciplined off season as I am.
I think a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a new experience for me because obviously I was even between comps. I was still sort of, you focus on the next date, you focus on the date after that, whatever the comp coming up is. So you stay pretty disciplined.
So we're going to touch on a different subject obviously next time, and it's going to be the importance of checking in with a coach week to week. So I think even setting weekly goals and knowing that you're going to come and check in with your coach, that makes you more disciplined because you don't want to rock up and see no results. No. You want to rock up and see your coach and go, look, I have achieved something, I've gotten better, I've built muscle, or I've gotten leaner.
It gives you accountability, doesn't it? When you're checking in with a coach, don't you say it? When you've got to go and stand in front of somebody and say, oh, actually, I ate probably 500 calories each day more than I should have, and I'm stood in front of you, you're taking my measurements, and and this is why I've not got my results. Nobody wants to do that. No one wants to put their hand up and say, well, actually, I've just been pretty greedy this week, and try and blame it on something else. No one wants to do that. So it does certainly make you think before you put that bit of cake in your mouth, whatever it is.
There you go. So, and that comes down to your mindset as well, which we've touched on in the past.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think that having a team or people around you that you're accountable to, or can help you be more disciplined, because not that they're putting pressure on you, but you want to show what's the word, like you don't want to give up on your goals because you've set the goal and you've told everyone. They're sort of looking to you and saying, hey, is he actually serious?
That's right. It's justifying what you've actually put out there to your peers, isn't it? You don't have to keep, because nobody wants to keep hearing the same person just bleating over and again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And never actually go through with it.
Exactly.
I'm a firm believer of that. You say something once. If you've got something in mind, a goal in mind, you tell somebody once, and then that makes you accountable to achieve that goal.
And you sort of let your actions speak for themselves. You come into the gym, you do the work, people notice that, and they'll actually come up to you and say, wow, look at you, you're looking leaner. And you go, wow, they noticed. And that sort of even drives you and pushes you more to be more self-disciplined.
Definitely. So I was going to say, and it seems, it certainly feels more rewarding when somebody does that, when you haven't actually had to say anything to anyone.
There you go.
What I mean? It's because, like you say, your actions speak louder than your words.
There you go. So I guess with self-discipline, you want to not really, you want to walk the walk. You don't just want to talk the talk.
Absolutely.
Right? So, and you will be rewarded. You will be noticed. Like, if you're getting shredded for a competition, people are going to notice. You're going to be walking around the gym at 5% body fat. People are going to come up to you and say, who are you? What do you do? How do you train? So if you're a personal trainer or someone in the fitness industry, you've got a lot of influence to people in the gym. So there's so many benefits and rewards of being self-disciplined. It's definitely not a negative thing. And I think that's what you need to get in your mind. It's positive to be it's awesome to be self-disciplined.
Like I say, it's not just about competing, is it?
Exactly.
You can take that into all walks of your life, all parts of your life.
For sure.
Your work, your friendship, your family. if you're disciplined, you give more time to your friends and family.
Yep.
By being more structured with your life.
Yep.
Same with your work. It's.
I guess you're not wasting time.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of time wasters out there, and they sit in front of the TV for hours or play computer games, or they're not achieving. They're not growing.
Yeah, that's right. I know. Obviously, it's a subject we're going to talk about in another podcast. Is work-life balance, or life gym balance is what we're probably going to be talking about. It's almost a little snippet of that. It's like almost taking a diary of your day, breaking it right down into like 30-minute blocks, and actually going through and seeing where that time goes in 30, recording everything you do just for one day in those 30-minute blocks, and actually then it gives you a real like vision of like what you do with your time, like you say,
exactly.
and actually what time can I allocate to my goals. And that putting stuff like that down, pen to paper, it really helps structure stuff and form that discipline, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I was going to say, quick question for you. What about yourself? How do you?
I feel like the more self-disciplined I am, the more I appreciate time. I appreciate my friends and family, because when you're in this mindset of just like, I'll just chill out, and not being self-disciplined, you don't value things. You don't value your time as much, because you just have this lazy mentality. But when you start setting goals and start achieving them and start being more passionate and enjoying life and enjoying what you do, because you are becoming more self-disciplined, I think that your perception of life and time even changes, your mindset changes, and it becomes, I guess, more positive, more determined, a better attitude, a better person, a better character that has a vision, that has hope for the future. So it gets you in the right frame of mind.
It gives you more drive.
It gives you more drive.
Yeah,
exactly. So with me, self-discipline is just becoming more of a habit, more of who I am. Really, it's becoming not something that I have to work on, but to grow in it, to grow in self-discipline, to become more effective.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there. I was saying making it become a habit, rather than something you have to consciously think about. Because I think when it becomes an emotion and you have to dedicate a lot of time to that, to your emotions, don't you? It's almost like you're doubling the effort to be disciplined, and it can cause, for a lot of people, it does cause frustration, because they get frustrated themselves, the fact that I'm really focusing on being disciplined, and I'm not achieving anything.
Exactly.
Why is this?
Exactly.
It's just like you say, if you can make it into a habit, like. I was saying, if you can make self-discipline become a habit by, consciously doing it over and over for, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe not even take that long, until it just becomes something that you don't have to actually focus on so much. Use all your time and effort into trying to stay disciplined, and it, like you say, it helps having that goal at the end, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I remember when I first started getting serious about bodybuilding and building muscle. I'd go out there and research everything you have to do, like the food you have to eat and supplements and stuff. And then so I went out and got all the different things, and then each day you have to remind yourself what to do. Have this pre-workout, have these aminos, have this protein, whatever it is. And then after a while, I just found myself automatically doing it. Automatically waking up and having my protein shake and having this supplement and this and that at certain times, because it just happened effortlessly, and you wanted to do it because you saw the results.
That's it, and you just, like you say, it just happens. It becomes like you say, just human nature. It just becomes
normal, part of your everyday
process,
life.
And you do it subconsciously. That's where I was trying to get to.
Yes.
Because even I've noticed sometimes I've been in the gym and people have come and spoke to me, And what do you eat? Do you have this? When do you have protein? And what supplements you take?
Yeah.
Without even thinking about it, you just like rattle it off. Just
exactly.
just like,
There
just,
you go.
Just second nature, yeah.
Exactly. It's like I've conditioned myself to want to always go heavy. Like if I don't lift heavy, like I'll be like that wasn't a proper workout for me. So whatever you condition your mind to want to do, you're disciplining yourself every day.
Yeah.
It could even be in a negative way.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. That's something we haven't touched on. Yeah,
no, we haven't.
We're all trying to be positive about everything,
Yeah.
but you can 100% condition yourself to have a negative mindset. Is just pick up negative habits without even realizing it, and that has a lot of effect on like your social groups and your work environment.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly. So I think I guess some good advice for people who have conditioned themselves to have a negative like self-discipline in a negative way would be to obviously, I know you listen to a lot of podcasts, and I feel like listening to the right words well that will start to create better way of thinking, but
Absolutely.
then actually to act upon it.
Yeah.
To start lifting weights, to start eating healthy, even if it's like just small steps at a time. You know what I mean? Like chuck away that pizza, or have a salad, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like change it up.
Yeah, just remove. Well, it goes for everything, doesn't it? Everything negative that you're trying to, everything that's gonna have a negative effect on your end goal.
Yeah.
Remove yourself.
Remove it.
Yeah. Whether it be, like you say, or any food in the cupboard that's gonna hinder your progress.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. Anything in the fridge, get rid of it.
Yeah. That's it.
And hate to say it, but friends, your social groups, if you're hanging around with negative-minded people who are not going to help you achieve your end goal, you have to distance yourself from them, unfortunately,
for sure.
to say. But it's you're the only one person that's affected by them being negative on you and affecting your goals. So you're the one that has to make that decision.
It's funny, like the first time I decided to prep for a show, I was eating clean, getting into it, and I come home and there's like pizza on the table and everything. Yeah. And like it affected me because I hadn't experienced that, because I was really serious, I was doing really well, I was getting results, and then all of a sudden I see this pizza, and it was like, in my mind I thought, why would they have this here? But I realized that they don't have the same goals.
No, that's right.
And now I can walk in and see pizza or food and not even care, and it doesn't even affect me.
Yeah.
So I'm sure people out there have experienced the same thing. They know that once they get to that level of committing to their goals and getting on the right track, things won't sway them. So it's like they're so strong in their own self-discipline that they're so mentally strong, and their goals outweigh that temporal pleasure.
Yeah. And it takes time to get to that. It takes it's like we keep saying, it takes that process of repetition to actually walk in. Like you say, you go to family parties, family functions, whatever. Early on in your prep, and you're like, oh man, that was so good, and everyone's shoving cakes in their face, and you're like, oh god, this is driving me crazy. Yeah. But going that one time and not touching anything is step one. You go a second time, same again, step two, and you just keep doing that each time. Yeah. And then before you know it, half a dozen times, and you're like, man, they're eating that because they haven't got the same, like you said, they haven't got the same end goal as what I have, and this is who I am, this is what I do, and it works for me. If they don't want to do that, that's up to them. I don't have to socialise with them, I don't have to interact with them, I'm not going to force my ways on them. This is what I want to do. I don't know if people out there know CT Fletcher. He's got a lot of videos on YouTube, motivational training and stuff like that. And one of the quotes that he says is, anyone can eat a hamburger, but not everyone can be a bodybuilding champion. So that's true. Like, if you look at it like that, anyone can go out and eat a hamburger. But can you be different and stand out and eat clean and prep for a show and win a bodybuilding show? No, not everyone can say they've done that. And you're going to stand out. You're going to have more influence. People are going to respect you, and doors are going to open for you in life
than someone who's just eating a hamburger every day sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you look at it like that, it's your decision at the end of the day. No one can force you. But I think there needs to be more people out there motivating and showing you and teaching you, showing you the difference, so you got a better understanding so that you can make the right choice.
Yeah, and give you an idea, insight of what's achievable.
What's achievable, yeah.
Just by, like you say, having a little bit of self-discipline.
Exactly.
You can, really change your life, for sure.
Exactly. And I feel like if people are out there and they do have some goals, but they're like stuck and they're having trouble like staying motivated or staying on track, that's where there's people like us, like Team VPF, here to support you and help you. If you're serious, then you can jump on board and
Yeah,
I feel like it's harder like trying to prep for a show if you're by yourself, right?
Yeah, because you'll be working with people, or you'll be supported by people of a similar mindset.
Yeah.
You know, who want to see people progress and want to help people. You know,
exactly.
That's what Team VPF is basically all about.
Yeah, 100%. I just love, like, for me, now when I think about VPF, I always think about the vision and the power that you get, and obviously it's fitness, vision, power, fitness. And for me, having a vision and keeping the vision in front of my mind every day and believing in it and working towards it, that's keeping me self-disciplined. That's keeping me doing the right things day in, day out, so I'm not getting off track. Because there's so many like distractions and you think, oh, let's just do this, let's just do that. But if it's not like helping you step towards your goal, it's like a waste of time, in my opinion. And it's not going to be fulfilling. It might have like a few seconds or minutes of feeling
good
fuzzy feelings,
yeah.
but it doesn't last, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be people out there thinking, man, like, I really want to change my life. I really want to get fit. I really want to go to the gym. And so if that's you, message us, get in touch with us.
Yeah,
like, we'll be happy to email you back or respond back, or if there's anything else you want us to talk about on our vlogs or videos, just let us know, because this is going to be a long-term thing. Each week we're going to bring out a video, and basically we just want to do it to help you guys and like share with you guys what we're doing, you know. And you know, Jason's got big goals for next year. He's on a mission in the ICN. He's going to go for his pro card in the men's physique. My goal is to build up the team as the coach.
Yeah.
Build up Team VPF, get the clothing line out there, go to different expos, film good content. We got Sandy. She also has a big year next year. She wants to compete in ICN in the sports model and turn pro. And we just got heaps of new athletes that have so many big goals.
Yeah, the team's just expanding.
It's just expanding, yeah.
And it's like I say, it's been my first year with the team, and I'm fully on board. I can't think of a better team to be involved with, especially if you've got, you know, your end goal is into bodybuilding or whatever it is in fitness.
Yeah.
It's you get awesome support, and I can't fault the team, to be honest. And like you say, it's growing and growing, isn't it?
It's amazing. Just in the last few months, we've had so many new athletes sign up. Even from like Victoria, I've had people in different countries wanting to join the team. You know what I mean? So that's the goal, to make it worldwide.
Yeah, 100%.
Ultimately. And Jace is going to be a personal trainer next year, you know, as well as Ben. So, you know, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So we really encourage you to join the team.
Definitely, get in touch.
Get in touch. And
we want to help you achieve your goals.
Exactly.
And keep you disciplined.
100%. Thanks for watching, guys.